Hello world, Alexandre Buckley here again, and let's talk games. So, back again, and we're looking at mobile gaming again because I like mobile gaming. I like exploring and I like giving mobile games their own fair share, you know. I find a lot of people don't sort of explore mobile gaming, and I've always wondered, can mobiles replace your console, or can they be an alternative to a video game console? So I've been doing a series where I'm exploring different games, and today I am looking at the classic Mega Drive game, or Genesis if you're in North America, Sonic 2. Sonic 1 was amazing, as many people know, and now I've got Sonic 2. Now if you've been following up with this series so far, you've seen my other videos, you'll know that this is all part of the Sega Forever collection, which is what I'm loading now. This is all captured, by the way, on my iPhone. And I've plugged it in using a lightning to digital AV adapter cable. If you want to know my setup, you'll see all the links in the description and where to get bits and bobs and all that fun stuff. So yeah, just going to play the game through here and just talk over it, so as you can see. Now, one of the things with the Sega Forever collection, for those of you that don't know what the Sega Forever collection is, or what it is, isn't, what it does, all that type of fun stuff, Sega basically have gone out of their way to take some of their classic titles and basically make them available again on mobile platforms, which is really cool because you have some of the classic games like Sonic 1 and 2, Sonic 2 which we're looking at today, which are just now able to fit in your pocket, which is insane. If you grew up in the 80s or the early 90s and you played these games, these arcade games, these classic games, you now have the opportunity to actually look at them and watch them and play them on your phone, which is just insane. You can fit all that content, all that on your phone. By modern standards, these games are nothing too powerful. They're not sort of graphically, heavy or anything like that. But still, the idea you can play what would be considered back in the day a flagship title on your mobile phone, pretty impressive. So we've already got through the games a bit, but I started the game up a little bit ago, and I'd say, as you can see, this is running amazingly well. I mean, I got the little running speed up power up there. I've just, as I say that, I slowed down because I'm not concentrating properly, and you can see that the game's not skipping. The frame rate is stable. It's beautiful. It just looks absolutely beautiful, this game, and the controls are pretty straightforward as well. You can see on your screen now when you play these games. A lot of these mobile games, they have on display controls, so you have like arrow keys and buttons. This one does work quite well. I mean, it is a little bit obtrusive because you take over the bottom corners of your screen, but it's easy to control and it's very responsive, and I like it. It's simple as that. And yeah, I think the Sonic games are one of the better ones that you can get on your mobile phone. They seem to be they seem to play well, they seem to be graphically stable, and they're great. You probably can see this on screen now, but there's an advert that comes up. So with the Sega Forever collection, for those of you that haven't seen them before, you have a choice of either paying for the game or you can get an ad-supported game. If you choose an ad-supported game, you will get ads like I've just seen there. The majority of them you can just skip if you wait 5 to 10 seconds. I have, and we're moving on and we're playing games, and it's wonderful. And once again, just like my original video where I talked about Sonic 1, Sonic 2, it's playing fantastically. The controls are simple, they're responsive, there's no lag or anything like that. Graphically, it looks amazing. It's just incredible. This reminds me completely of when I had my Mega Drive plugged in, and it's just an incredible experience. And I think the fact you can do this on your phone, recommend this to anyone. It's great, and also it's free. I mean, you can pay for the ad-free version, but this is all. We've got our first boss here. But yeah, I think this is fine, and this is what I think the real appeal of mobile gaming is, to be able to have games like this, which are really good, really fun, really easy to play. I'm going to take a stab at it and say the majority of games from this generation, a modern day smartphone will be able to run these fairly easily. I wouldn't imagine they'd have too many problems. What it's really going to come down to is the controls themselves. How easy do they control? Are they difficult? Anything like that. Sega Forever collection has sort of varied a little bit. The games I've played so far, though, I would say the Sonics have been the best ones, and they're pretty fun. I'm whizzing through this because it is a Sonic game, so you can play them quite quickly, but I'd say these are great. Now, whilst we're playing through, I'll give you some background on Sonic. For those of you that weren't born in the 90s, first of all, I'm very jealous of you, but if you weren't born in the 90s, Sonic is classic title. They're amazing games, they're super fun, they're platform games, and a lot of games, modern games that you see today, kind of borrow a lot of things that Sonic and Mario really, they sort of establish some basic rules and then people sort of use these as good foundations to make their own titles. So this was the sequel, and it was released in 1992 on the Sega Genesis or the Sega Mega Drive, and this is the first time that you could actually play as Sonic's sidekick Tails and Knuckles in some variations of the game as well. Incredibly fun game. The game has been ported to practically every platform under the sun. This is on the Switch actually. It's on the Apple TV. You can do it on your PC. You can do it on your Android phone, your iOS. Obviously, it's what I'm doing it on now. And it even came out on the Nintendo 3DS. So pretty much you can play this game on everything. In fact, I've got this on the PlayStation 3, I think, in their Mega Drive collection. So it's I'll leave a link to that as well, so you can check that game out. It's a really cool set actually. But yeah, this is a great game, and it sold over 6 million copies worldwide when it was released, so it was a big hit, and a lot of people loved it. There are a few different variations of this game. People have remastered it, they've updated it, they've changed it slightly, and it changes slightly between regions as well, but generally speaking, quality game, top fun game, simple game to play. And these are the type of games that I think I'd recommend for anyone who's looking at mobile gaming and wants like a fun game you can use to pass the time or something to play a bit more. I mean, the thing that I find interesting about this, so when I was a kid, the Mega Drive, I would spend hours on this thing just playing through this exact same game. So I could happily spend hours doing this. And I find it very interesting now as well. They're re-releasing things like the Genesis Classic, and they've released the NES Classic, all that other stuff. I mean, you can run those games on your phone, and you know, so you could buy one of those consoles for £40. You could just do this for free. I mean, the only reason really not to try this is if you really don't fancy having your phone for the games and you would rather not have the touchscreen controls, because that is a bit of a thing. You can use Bluetooth controls on these and they work absolutely fine. So, you know. But yeah, I mean, I just can't get over the fact that these run this well. There's no real problems, there's no lags, there's no delays. They're great, and they're absolutely free. That's the main thing. These are completely free. You can go to your App Store, or you can go to the Google Play Store and get these now. But yeah, it just looks beautiful. It's such a great throwback as well to see that they've been releasing these games. And the Sega Forever collection's kind of slowed down a little bit in recent months. They had a real big push when it first launched, and now they've kind of died down. But the games we have got, some of the games we've got, are absolutely incredible. And Sonic is probably right up there, the top one. Sonic 1 and Sonic 2. You need these on your smartphone. If you don't get any other game on your mobile phone, get Sonic 1 and get Sonic 2 on your smartphone. They are amazing. They're good fun. They also work on the iPad as well if anyone wants a bigger screen for them, but just they're great. The frame rate's amazing. The gameplay's fun. It's addictive. It's easy to control. Those on-screen controls are a little bit annoying, but you know, you can live with them. They're nothing too taxing, too challenging. And one thing I really love about this is it just saves your progress really easily. So you can literally close the. I've got a life! Yay! You can save your Sorry, I'm actually trying to play and do this at the same time. You can save your progress and then jump back into it at a later point, which I really like. So that's awesome as well. Everything's there, even the little animations where like Sonic Balances is there. This is literally just a port of the classic game. So it's fantastic. Highly recommend it. Got no real criticism to it. The adverts are a little bit obtrusive. They're a little bit in the way, but it's up to you if you want to pay to get the adverts off. I'm happy to wait a few seconds and then just move on, but entirely up to you. So, just a very quick review of the Sega Forever Sonic 2. I really like it. I recommend it. Highly recommend it. And think you should check it out. Why not? It's free after all. I mean, you can pay for it, but it's completely free. So what have you got to lose? Quality game. So that's going to do it for today. That's just a nice, quick, easy video for you guys. If you did like this video, please hit the like button. If you didn't like this video, there is another button there. I'd appreciate it if you didn't hit it, but you know, everyone's different. You can you can do what you want, really, I guess. But cool. Also, while I'm trying to build this channel, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, I greatly appreciate it as well, because I just want to build this up a little bit. And I appreciate everyone who has subscribed so far. I've got 4 people, so that's awesome. Thanks all 4 people. It's great. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, if you've got any suggestions or any comments, let me know as well. And I'm about to die, so I've picked a great time to end this game and end this video. But that's basically it, guys. So I'll catch you on the next one. Have a good one.